How's it going, guys? Cider here with Derby City Brew. I just wanted to do my own little spin on the hop cider. So, this is going to be part one. And we're going to go through of everything that we're going to need. So, of course, first thing you need, good old apple juice. Got 1 gallon of apple juice. Let's see. I've got some rehydrated Nottingham yeast we'll be using. Got my airlock sterilized. I was using my temperature probe earlier for my yeast, that's why I had that sterilized. And then also I've got my funnel sterilized here. I have 150 grams of sugar. I'm not going to do a hydrometer reading on this because it should come in about 7.5%. Got my sterilized demijohn. That's done. So let's get this out of here. Alright. Got that part over with. We're going to take our funnel, sterilized funnel. Now we're not going to use a whole gallon of this apple juice because we do got to have headspace for the fermentation. So, bear with me as we fill this up. This is about the longest part of making it. While I'm doing this, I want to take a second to, if any of y'all are interested in a forum that we've got going up, Bubbles and Chalk, proboards.com, come check us out. Good things happening. A lot of good stuff going on. I really can't believe how well it's taken off from what it did. So, just wanted to throw that in while we're waiting. Go just a little bit more. I want to make sure that I leave plenty of headspace in this. Alright. It's about where I want to leave it for my headspace. So, I mean, it's just right there at the bottom of the label. Now, the fun part. Try and dry this off. Yeah, no. Sterilization. Whatever. So, we're going to get this 150 grams of sugar in here. This is almost a replication of Secuse. I was going to use corn sugar, but I don't have very much, and I don't know if I'm going to make it to the homebrew store to get it in time when I bottle this, so that's why I ended up just going with table sugar. Like I did tell you, although there will be 2 parts to this because I am not hopping this, pre-hopping it. I will be hopping this in secondary with dry hops. I just think it's the way I want to do it. Seems a lot easier that way. And it's just what I'm going to do. Because it's just what I think. Everybody has their own way of doing it. There's no right or there's no wrong way of doing anything. Definitely when it comes to homebrewing. Everybody knows that. So, that's the 150 grams of sugar. Pretty interesting stuff, y'all. What do you think? And y'all can do this. The Demijohn costs $5. Apple juice costs $5. And you don't even have to use an airlock. You can do like the old school way with a common. I wouldn't recommend it because you get an airlock for like 79 cents. Just do what you do. Then you get a bung, it's another 99 cents. Yeast, like $3. You can get cheaper yeast. You can get the wine yeast, the Red Star wine yeast for 99 cents. I chose the Dan Star Nottingham. Just personal preference. In research, I've seen that a lot of people like it. So, we've got all the sugar mixed up in there. Somewhat have aerated this. If you don't, whatever you want to call it. Now, done with that. Let's give this wipe down just a little bit. There's a little bit of sugar on it. Alright. Here's my rehydrated yeast. Give it a spin for good measures. Make sure everything's all mixed up and suspended. Now it's time to send these bad boys off to do their job. See if y'all can see this. It's pretty cool watching it mix. So, set y'all back up here. That's about it, guys. That's all there is really to making. I'm going to mix this yeast up just a little bit in this. Get our bung out. These are for carboys, and they will fit in there. Just a little tight, but it's better when it's tight, right? Fit our airlock, and we're going to try to not make a damn mess. Drop just a little bit more in there. Alright guys, so that's all there is to making hard apple cider. You don't have to make hop cider. This right here will make you hard apple cider. And that's all you got to do. You don't even have to add the sugar. That would lighten it up, make it more of a full body, because the sugar is going to thin it out a little bit, and it is going to dry out, very dry. So that's all there is to do to it. So we'll get this done. We're going to move it over. We'll see. I'm going to probably leave this in primary for a week, if not 2 weeks, depending on how long fermentation takes. And then I'll see you back when we're racking it over to secondary, and then we'll see you for part 3 for the tasting. So, cheers guys, and I hope this has helped somebody. See y'all then.